Right, hello everyone, welcome back to Nagash, which is a channel dedicated to Age of Sigmar, and in this video we are going to be talking about the release date for the Dominion box set of Age of Sigmar 3rd edition. So what we've got in this article, I am yet to read like I usually do when I cover news and stuff on this channel. I read this for the first time with you guys. So what I'd ask you is that if you've already read this, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And if you haven't read it, when we go through it, let me know your thoughts in the chat, and also let my thoughts, or your thoughts even, in the comments of this video. This is something that I've basically been waiting for all day, kind of like on and off, like on my phone or something, just like checking to see when they put this article out, as they said it would come out today, and they put it out pretty damn late. I think honestly about 1900 hours, UK time, something like that. So it's a little bit late, but better late than never. I am actually meant to be recording my why play Soulblight Gravelords video, hence the official Soulblight Gravelord merchandise we've got here, and I'm meant to be recording that in about 40 minutes. So we'll see if that gets pushed back or whatever, but hopefully not too much, and you guys will enjoy that video coming out next week. Probably, I don't know, about 2 to 4 days from now. Let's see, depends how much more news we get about 3rd edition, of course. But with all that aside, let's go in to see what this article is all about. So it says Dominion release date revealed. Find out when you can pre-order the ultimate launch box. And I said it was going to come out on the 12th. So let's see if I am right or I am wrong, because I think it's going to come out a week today. I can already just see in bold 19th, so it looks like I'm wrong, but let's read what it says. So we've been talking about all about the upcoming Dominion box and the launch of the next edition of Warhammer Age of Sigmar for a while, but up until now the release date has been a mystery. Today we can share the great news with you. So Dominion will be ready to pre-order from the 19th of June, so that's 2 weeks today. Reference, it's the 5th of June 2021. And it will be in stores on the 3rd of July. So I believe that's a 2-week pre-order window then. So 2 weeks to pre-order this. Before I go speculating, let's just read what it says and I'll tell you my thoughts. So it says, that means the new edition will arrive almost exactly 6 years after the launch of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. That's cool, I like that. If you missed it, we explored the full content of Dominion during our unboxing event last weekend. In short, it's going to be incredible, because this is the best edition of Age of Sigmar. Like, forget anything else. Whatever they said about the last edition it being really good, that's a lie. This is the only best ever edition of Age of Sigmar, from what we've gathered so far. Okay, so I'm just going to jump in here because I don't think they're going to talk about it. So just say the 2-week pre-order window. What I'm speculating is that maybe they do have so many copies, because otherwise this thing's going to sell out within, not even 30 minutes, but probably within, 10 minutes, something like that. Maybe even less, maybe 30 seconds. Why is there a 2-week, window to pre-order it? So maybe they generally have made, an incredible amount of these boxes, so it's not going to sell out as badly as we think, because otherwise I don't know why they do a 2-week window. Maybe it helps them on the business side, gives them time to know actually how many of their stock they're going to sell, but they know they're going to sell their stock if they have a limited amount anyway. So maybe it just gives them more time to make sure. Yeah, I think that's probably it. It just gives them more time to make sure that they can keep up with their deliveries. And everything else is their delivery service at the moment hasn't been very good. Not really their fault. COVID, Brexit, everything else. So I think it's just giving them a bit more time. So that might be it, rather than they've actually got so many more boxes that they don't think they'll sell out really quickly. So it says, if you're thinking about taking your first steps into the Mortal Realms with the best edition of the game, they had to sneak that in, didn't they? Good thing I did my thing before. It says, this is your moment. Long-time players will want in on the Dominion box as well, packed with 60 all-new models for both Stormcast Eternals and Heroic War Clans, plus a hardback copy of the core book with exclusive cover art. Basically just hasn't got the Age of Sigmar title over it. It says, to go along with Dominion, you'll be able to grab a host of other releases, including some helpful accessories to make the most of your games. Let's break them down. So I'm just going to go through it all rather than just saying what I think it's going to be, obviously. So it says Warhammer Age Sigmar core book. So you can pre-order the core book on its own from the 19th of June as well. Perfect if you're splitting the box and want an extra copy, or if you're collecting other armies. This is the best rule set for Warhammer Age Sigmar yet. It's the best, you know. They went a whole sentence without mentioning it, so good thing they told us it's the best again. It says celebrate the new edition with a breathtaking limited edition book. Oh god, I honestly, like, the artist is obviously incredibly talented and stuff. I just really don't like the artwork of these models. Like, of that, they just look like a brick. Especially how much, you know, feels like definition there is with the other ones. These guys, yeah, I wouldn't have put that on the front. That's a cooler cover. But it says the core books. So the new edition were Breaking Limited Edition books. Is that the core rule book, or is that just a novel or something? I presume it's the core rule book, but I thought the limited edition's in this. So it might just be a novel. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. It says the core book's also available in standard hardback. Okay, it might be what that just is. Giving you 3 different options to get your hands on it. The Dominion edition with full art cover, the limited edition, and the standalone hardback edition. Okay, so this is the limited edition. This is the standard, and obviously the limited. Oh, that's the best one, you know, because it hasn't got the writing and stuff on it from the Dominion box there. But I honestly, that cover's cool, but that, no. So overall, out of this one and that one, I just prefer this one, to be absolutely honest with you. Kind of makes me feel a bit of like Warhammer Fantasy as well, with that red there, so that's quite nice. It says the General's Handbook now. Okay, so the red is continuing on, so that's interesting. General's Handbook, Pitch Battles 2021, and Pitch Battle Profiles 2021. So designed to work hand in hand with the new edition. This update brings together a host of changes and updates for your pitch battle games, including updated war scrolls for endless spells, new battle plans, and all the core rules of the game. And then when we go on to, okay, so I actually really like that, because it's actually got a Beast of Chaos model on here. You know, it's got, I believe, a Chimera. So what that means is that Beasts of Chaos confirmed new update, if anything, because they're on the front of the book. That means they're going to be the best army in the world. So that's cool. I mean, I don't think that's speculating. I think that's just a fact that Beasts of Chaos will become the top army of Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Obviously joking in case new people are watching this, but it is nice to see not a Stormcast on the front cover, because they got to a bit where I haven't got my book right next to me, but I don't know if some people liked it, but it was like, I think the first 2 General's Handbooks were like different front covers, and then the 3rd and 4th General's Handbook were just the same cover but a different colour. It just felt a bit, you know, lazy. So I definitely like this, and I like the this whole shield thing where you got order, death, destruction, and chaos. I think that's a nice touch. I saw it a little bit here, the symbols. So that's the new destruction symbol. That's interesting. So usually the destruction symbol is that sort of like a typical orc face, but no, that's just like big jaws. So that's interesting. But it says Path to Glory Diary. Okay, so the Path to Glory system has been completely overhauled and expanded for the new edition. If you play Warhammer 40k, it is similar to the Crusade system in intent and scope. This journal will keep you, will help you keep track of your army's growth. Is it just a journal of blank or line pages, or is it, you know, got, you know, everything listed of, you know, how to make you keep track? So I did have a Warhammer Age Sigmar journal, and I did have, you know, like it was about just basically game layout. So, you know, round 1, round 2, round 3, who your opponent was, best unit, all that sort of thing, little notes you could write down. So if it's like that, it could be quite good. Like I said, with my problem Path to Glory, it was just really unbalanced, so I never really gave much of a go, but I am interested in playing it if it gets overhauled and with better balance, which sounds like exactly what they've promised here. I'm not going to say because what they've done, but it sounds like they promised. Obviously, if any of you guys played the Crusade system 40,000 for 140,000, I haven't played that. So, but if you have played it and your thoughts on it, let me know that in the comments down below as well, because I would generally be interested here to see how they want to take the narrative forward, as I do definitely want to personally like focus on narrative gaming and stuff going forward. And then we've got the Realmscape objective set. So this set of 6 scenery pieces represents the trappings of a Dawnbringer Crusade settlement. Mark objectives during your game or use them to add some era of the beast spice to your game. Basically, spice up your battlefield. So obviously you do narrative open, it's fine, but objectives are just a point on the battlefield. So when I've made a custom objective markers, but I never really use them because if you want it to be as fair and as not mathematically, but just as neutral as possible, an objective is a point on the battlefield, not a model itself. And then let's just say you've got I don't know, this one here, and it's like, well, where's center? Is the cheek of this I don't know, statue, is that the center of the base so we know where to measure from? Honestly, I've got the Honest Wargamer objective markers, and I find them the easiest to read, to be honest with you. But these for scatter terrain and stuff, or for basing, it's probably what I'd use them for, is cool. But we've already had stuff like this come out, so it doesn't excite me. And then we have the Realmscape Gurish expansion. So this pair of Rivers, I don't know what this, fold out gaming boards have swamplands on one side and an arid wasteland on the other, all the better to show your games take place in Gur, the realm of beasts. So this board is designed with the new recommended sizes of match player in mind. Combine multiples together to create a battlefield of the perfect size for your gaming. I bloody said when they reduced the size of the battlefields that they were going to come up with some sort of fucking new terrain, like a new battlefield box or something like that, just to make everyone else who's bought all the 6x4 boards need to buy something else. Well, I'm sure many people are going to think like me, where not going to buy something else. I'm just going to play on 6x4. Don't care. Honestly, don't care. That the boards have shrunk a little bit, and I like the extra space in the board because it allows you to do more flanking and stuff. Otherwise it's just mash up in the middle. And that generally looks really boring. There's no depth to it and stuff. It's easier to store and stuff, but yeah, okay, whatever. If you don't like the big plastic 6x4 boards and stuff that are in the separate board sections and stuff that Games Workshop used to sell, you just buy a gamer mat. So yeah, I'm not really interested in that, but it looks like new terrain and stuff coming out, so that's cool. Then we've got the combat gauge. So I remember when this thing came out, I think they originally charged £20 for it or something when it was metal. But it says, take crucial measurements quickly, easily, and with style using this sturdy appliance rendered using arcane processes to achieve a gold effect finish. Again, it'd be nice to have prices here, but being Games Workshop, you won't know until the pre-order. I think most people who play Age of Sigmar a fair amount have already got a combat gauge. If you haven't already, Games Workshop can sometimes sell them at a good price, but if you want to get cheaper ones where basically just like 3D printed or something, it's plastic, the size is exactly what you need. Just go to a third-party retailer or something online, like Element Games or something like that, and you're, again, not sponsored by any of these brands and stuff I'm naming. Dark Sphere's another one I use and stuff. They're not sponsored by anyone, of course, but it's just cheaper. That's all I'm going to say to you guys. In case this comes out and it's like 10 quid, just buy it. You could buy easily 2 other ones for that price, if not more. But it says new Citadel base paint. So, okay, you're about to have a whole bunch of new Oryx to paint, Rogue Flesh, Hobgrot Hide, and the Fondia Brown base paint will help you lay down a smooth, solid foundation to build on. Okay, that's cool. New paints are always interesting. I prefer my Oryx being brighter, so I won't be using that. I want my Hobgrots to be green like my Oryx, so I won't be using that. And then I've got 1,000 different types of brown, so I won't be using that. But if you're interested in these colours, there you go. If you want to paint them how they've done it on the boxes. And then you've got Dominion, so gosh, let me know in the comments if you... Okay, that bit of the artwork's cool, but this bit, no. Let me know in the comments if you just... I just think it looks ugly. That's my honest opinion, but let me know. Again, I'm sure the artist is amazing. But this novel by Darren L plunges directly into the setting of the era of the beast, as the Cruel Boys rise up and the Thunderstrike Stormcast Eternals take to the field. So yeah, that sounds good. I mean, I won't keep mentioning brands and stuff, but because I'm severely dyslexic, all my like novels and stuff that I read, I actually like listen to on like Audible books and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, I'll potentially get this when it comes available on audiobook. That'd be quite cool. And then it says pre-order the Dominion novel in a variety of formats and languages, including a pair of special edition with varying covers for the two forces in the Dominion book. That's cool. Again, I won't be buying one of these books, but if you are like a avid reader of Warhammer fiction, not like listening to it but actually reading it yourselves, I think this is really cool. I don't know if you're gonna have to pay like double the price just to have a fancy cover, but wouldn't surprise me. But I think that's a nice touch. In all honesty, when it said like different languages, I know like it just meant different languages from around the world, but for some reason I just thought like you can buy it in Elvish and not understand a word. Or some of you who can speak Elvish, let me know that in the comments. But I'd love it to be in the Cruel Boys language. That would be awesome. I'd buy the book of that if this was written in Cruel Boys with all of the orc spelling and stuff. That'd be great. But it says this is just a tantalizing glimpse of things to come. Set a reminder, we'll share all the juicy details about these awesome releases on Sunday the 13th of June, 6 days before pre-ordering begin. Oh yeah, the reason I'm hesitating because I read July for a second. I was like, what? How's that before? But no, it is June. It says check back tomorrow for more news about the next edition of Warhammer Age Sigmar, and be sure to sign up for the newsletter. Blah blah blah. Is there anything? Yeah. Okay. So the presence of Warhammer Age Sigmar combat gauge on the tabletop does not guarantee successful charges. That is true, unless you're. No, I suppose it doesn't, unless you're Zeech and just guarantee your charges. But so that's everything. Yeah. So I'm glad this article didn't just say here's the release date. We've made an article. Click it. There's more to it. We saw some new stuff, and when we got to, I can't remember what we got to, but there was a bit where you read where it's like, oh, as well as this box coming out, there are some like useful tools and stuff coming. I thought, okay, we're just gonna like token packs and stuff, but we got some things that are different, which is cool, like the journal. Well, if that's a good journal and I do Path to Glory and stuff, I will probably get that. These are good for basing, like I say. This just annoys me out of the I mean, I don't know, it could be a cool design. I mean, just a bit bland, isn't it? But the reason why it annoys me is because, like I said, like changing board sizes and just making people buy this shit. Yeah, so a bunch of stuff coming out. No news on when the like expansion sets for the Stormcast or the Cruel Boys coming out. So like the troll with the like a big trebuchet, or not trebuchet, what was it? Ballista for the Cruel Boys, or the chariot and the Judicator hero for the Stormcast. No, like they weren't mentioned here, saying that you can order them as well. I've probably come out a week or two after, is what I would think. But that is that. So I'm not absolutely sure if I am going to get the Dominion box set now, because I have actually spent a large part of the day sort of through my hobby stuff, and the amount of Mortal Realm magazines with unbuilt models I have came across is astounding. It fits in 2 boxes. So it's kind of made me kick the whole, fight the grey, don't buy new stuff until you get your backlog done, sorted. So I might not be getting a Dominion the box set, but if they say it's available and there's copies and stuff, I might just the feeling of missing out on all that sort of thing, just get one, because I need the core rule book anyway. But if the normal core rule book isn't too much, I might just get that. But anyway, that's my thoughts, guys. Let me know down below what you think of what we've got here. Release date wise, it's further away than I thought, which is weird, because there's going to be lots of presumably, if they're doing like a Worm community article every day on the new edition, they probably have loads of content they can talk about. But that's a lot of news. There's a lot of days between now and then, and I don't know if I can do a video every day, but we'll see how well I can do on that front. I promise you I'll try and do as much as I can, but I am aware that I know a lot of you guys like the new stuff, because I go by the likes and the comments and the views for my videos. So I know you guys like the news stuff a lot, but imagine some of you guys, I don't know, would like it if I don't just only cover news, which kind of happens a bit at the moment. But unfortunately, like, can't really do many tactical videos because third edition's coming out. So I don't want to make my videos that I spend time and effort on no longer relevant in like what we got in 2 weeks from now. So, you know, take or leave it. But I will be doing a why play video very shortly about the Soulblight Gravelords that you guys can expect coming very soon on the channel. So keep an eye out for that. And I'll be joined by a lovely guy called Alex, who actually joined me for the Iron Jaws one, you know, the Living City, you know, both those why play videos, and he may have joined something else. A fantastic player. But you'll find out our thoughts on the why play Soulblight video shortly. But like I say, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to smash that like button, the subscribe button, and the bell notification. You know, if you press all those buttons, I'll love you forever. That's a guarantee. Can't lie about that. And then it's the other great thing about it, thinking about it, is it is free. So it does me a massive favour, helps grow the channel by liking the video. I can see that you guys enjoy this content, and then YouTube sees that people are enjoying it, and then they'll try and recommend it to other people, so more people see the videos on this channel, which only helps out the channel. It's absolutely great and helps out the people who watch those videos. And then by subscribing to the channel, that is how the channel grows. So it's as simple as that, really, which I know a lot of you people have been doing lately, so I am hugely appreciative of that. It has not gone unnoticed. And if you press the bell notification, it means you'll never miss one of my future videos, be it any of my series I do, or the news that we're covering a lot at the moment. So make sure you smash that bell icon, all next to each other, 3 easy quicks. And what I'd like to say as well is, if you know someone else who you think may enjoy this video or wants to hear the news and my reaction to it, make sure you share it with them, of course. And if you want to join in with the conversation, which you may have heard the odd beep from my Discord go off, you'll find a link to my Discord in the description of this video where you can join the conversation. Fantastic community there, about 270 people there, always talking about hobby, gaming, and a lot at the moment about all this news we're getting. So join that if you would like to, you won't regret it. And what I'd like to say as well is a massive shout out to the people who make all this possible, which is my YouTube members and my patrons. So if you'd like to support the channel that step further, if you click the join button next to the subscribe button, it allows you to become a Age of Nagash member here on YouTube, where you can give anything from just £1 a month, goes straight towards the channel. Or if you'd like to click the link in my description, takes you to my Patreon page, where you can give anything from just $1 a month. Now, by this support, it massively helps the channel. It honestly is the reason why I can keep doing this, and I'm not just saying that for the head of it to try and get you guys to do it. It's essentially, as I always say, that, you know, the time, money, resources and stuff you put into YouTube, YouTube's not profitable in any way. You know, I make a loss by doing this if you look at it that way, if it was a business. But by this amazing personal support I get from these absolutely beautiful people, allows me to justify all of that I put into this channel. So if you'd like to become one of these amazing people and help contribute to that, click the join button, like I say, next to the subscribe button, or click the link to my Patreon down below. Even if you just click it and check it out, I'd be massively appreciative if you could. But my biggest supporter out of all these amazing people is, of course, going to be Filq, who is my one and only Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon, who has been supporting me at this top tier now for starting to be a while, and like, it was a Morgasts before and everything else. So Filq, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you so much for continuing to up your support as well. I mean, honestly, it's so generous of you, especially at that tier as well. I really don't know what to say apart from to thank you every time I do a video. So thank you so much for that, and please keep it up. It really is helping the channel. And then to my Morgast, who is Bleed Red. Now, Bleed Red has been a Morgast for quite a while now, so thank you so much for your long continued support there. And then my vampires, who are going to be Mir, Stence, Rouse321, David A, Dragoonity, Dragoonity is new, and I just want to make sure I'm getting that right. So if you hear me pronounce your name during one of these videos, let me know if it's right, if it's Dragoonity. I think that's what it is. Anyway, so on to the next one. We've got Ronni H, Darren L, SpareBear, Christopher H, Northdrop, Nathan F, Andrew G, and Ben C. Thank you all to my vampires. You are basically the massive heart and soul of all of my supporters here. There's so many of you at that tier, and it really does massively help. And I know some of you have been doing it for absolutely ages. Like, I think Mir is one, or if not the oldest patron I've got, not old as an age, but just by supporting the channel for as long as you can. So thank you all so much for that. Then my Necromancers, who is Jacq.l, RadiationRiley, AW77, Sagas, WolfNick, Michal W, Cranky Wombat, Madcap, Christopher C, Krista F, James S, Thomas B, Steve T, James T, Patrick F, JJ, and R. Christopher. Thank you all so much for your continued support. It massively helps out the channel. Thank you so much for allowing me to keep this up and to keep doing it. And I just want to say there's someone else on that list who I swear I had it on yesterday. So I'm just going to make sure I've got him so I can give him a shout. So that's going to be to Sception. Sorry I haven't got you on the list. I said I would do that and I thought I did, so I don't know why. But anyway, thank you all so much for your continued support. Massively makes a difference. And if anyone would like to become one of these amazing people, like I said, click the join button or the link to my Patreon down below. But if you can't do that, no worries. If you did enjoy the video, all I ask is you smash the shit out of the like button, smash absolutely more shit out of the subscribe button, and absolutely smash the living fucking shit out of the bell notification. If you do that, well, that would be amazing. Beyond anything else, I'm really glad that you came and checked out this video today. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember, until next time, to stay safe, stay hygienic, wear a mask. For God's sake, wash your hands. So by the time 3rd edition comes out and you've got your hands maybe on the Dominion box set, you know, the cleaning your hands, the more chance you'll get it. That's what I've heard. You'll be able to play it on the tabletop. But more than anything else, remember until next time that Nagash is all, and all is one in Nagash.